These hills are mine. This is where I belong. My roots go down deep here.
Country boy, shepherd. I won't hide it. Yes, I know people look down on us. We're scruffy, rugged, social outcasts. Rough around the edges, I call it. Mind you, out here you have to be. But I'm happy with who I am, with what I am. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. What are you going to be when you grow up? Don't you just hate that question? It was always going to be shepherd. Mind, Mum wanted me to be something different. Get a job in the city, a butcher, a tax collector. Wait for this. Have you ever thought about going into the priesthood? I nearly choked on my mutton stew. Our sort aren't allowed into the city. We can't worship. We're not even allowed into the temple. Ironic, really, isn't it? We spend our lives breeding perfect lambs for worship, to be sacrificed in the temple to appease God or make them feel better. And yet we aren't even allowed to approach God in his holy place. Get a job in the city. I'd hate it in the city. This is my place. Out here. This is my temple. This is where I approach my God. You don't need buildings and finery. I can feel close to him out here. I can feel at one with creation. The hills and valleys and running streams. The still waters and green pastures. The night sky away from the bright city lights. This is my landscape. This is my sacred space. The Lord's my shepherd. He gives me everything I need. He lets me lie down in long green grass. He shows me where the still waters are. He refreshes me time and time again. My dad was happy when the lure of the bright city lights faded. He wanted me to be a shepherd. He was a shepherd himself, and his father before him, and great-granddad, and so it goes on and on. The Bloombergs have always been shepherds. Sometimes I have a crazy dream that somehow our family goes back all the way to another shepherd. David the shepherd boy. King David. Mother would love that. Bit of royal blood. She'd dine out on that for weeks. No, months. Mind you, it isn't impossible. He came from round these parts. Bethlehem. And he was a shepherd. From a shepherding family. I could put it all down in words. Once in royal David's city, another shepherd. Nah. I'll carry on counting sheep. But he's got to dream. This is the best time of day. We've eaten. The sheep are in their pen and sleeping. We've sung our songs and told our stories and listened to Seth's joke for the 100th time. The fire's burning low. I look up at the night sky. Nothing much on my mind. I love the night sky. I love the stars. I've got names for them all, the big clusters and the little clusters. Silly, I know. But shepherds can be astrologers too. There's a new star tonight. Bright star. Haven't got a name for that. Something in the air tonight. Feels as if somehow the world's going to change tonight. And I think we are going to be part of that story.